Alright, welcome back to some more Red Flood. Last time over there, we started getting our parental developments up and running, and before we get too deep in this, we're gonna do these things over here. So we can get closer to the tête idéale and make life pretty interesting. Very interesting, rather. Let's see how these are going. Yeah, well, this should be good. Also good. And that's good. Neat. Anyway. Mine and his eye. Millions of children across the nation have organized the experiment and new school program based on extensive research from our party's great scientists. We conclude that all human thoughts originate from a future singularity wholly imbibed by one great plus one. Therefore, with Levatron's help, he has overhauled our entire education to reflect this eternal truth. Our history books start the ascent of Levatron. Our literature considers Levatron's writings, and our mathematics are geared towards preparing a new generation of engineers, architects, and mechanics. Of course, some indicators have expressed concern that these reforms will do more harm than good, but with some digging, these were found to require our own new education. Yes. This leads to ensure consistent effective economy and industrial production now adjusted to regulated according to those enlightened standard. Knowledge is like air. No one should be denied it. As I say, knowledge is power after all. We want human divorces now that we have eliminated all barriers against our sense of alignment. We must now yield their energies and value to create a singularity upon the entire state over there. Yep, second bill can read. Let's see, well, the forces of the Futa do Futa things, or shall they get their ass kicked? We shall see. They're still over there in Turkestan. And he managed to defeat the cuff right there. The forces live with yeah, especially with the Solar Order. Especially UK in general, though, again. Territories that they got cores on over here, so this is actually gonna be good. Yeah, so if they let Ukraine get all that stuff over there, they're gonna be in it for the long haul. As I say, they will not accept. Though we'll like to see how the wars are doing. Bring the whole war, if you will. Bring the war home, if you will. Bringing that war, all those sorts of stuff over there. Blade tomorrow. Then you can see what sort of new spirits friends can get. I am rather keen on that, to be honest with you. Rather keen. Let's see. Sheet of voices, band of ritual existence. Not our nations and our minds. I shall read this verse over here. You are you, David Son said to the one about him. We are within you. The voice responds, we are everything, and we are your dominion. Libertarians are merged against the deceitful lies about his mental state as a godly pantheon bound one body. All existence engaged in immeasurably incredible intellect, his might which evaporates all in his way. Now, however, he has told his amazing news. We are mutant extensions of his own soul. His great news has shocked the nation with joy. All people have lined up in the streets in uniform signs, occasionally broken by crying out pure joy from some people. Those who have found themselves driven to hysterics by such wonderful news will quickly and humanly dispatch. Of course, a number of trades were exposed during the revelation. Academia and even among our ranks, many found themselves relying on shitty facts and knowledge to admit the truth. Facts may care about your feelings, but in reality, doesn't care about anything. Truth will not be tolerated. These protests have been victorious. The war is calling, and we want answers. We will answer. My name is Levatron, for we are one. We want by resistance. Though our nation and our minds have thoroughly been purged of decadent thought, we now have opened ourselves to further acceleration of our society. As we prove the real works of rightfully future society, we realize that we are all extensions of a single organic future. Therefore, we must unduly forward credit to that personhood and the ego in favor of enlightened singularity. The ego. When we tell it was annex. And with that though, we're getting better radars. Getting all sorts of radars. Guess all the guns too. While we're at it. Getting all that good shit over there, like, holy crap, man. Not what we could, but here we are. Putting out the nation. Getting this thing moving. Getting the power flowing, rather. It's amazing. It's fucking work of art right here that we got going on. Very much so. Very much is in the right front. Ah, crap. They're gonna push back from the Dnieper. Belarus and Lithuania are doing decently well for themselves here. Well, it seems like things aren't going too well. Anyway, faster than time. As we render our force and pressure to push with the single we surrender our very bodies and sorting situation into under the plane. Everyone's like, see them, let's go toward the embrace of the defeated.
Gardez vos rangs.
Indeed.
Gardez vos rangs. Parez. Parez.
You as well.
Attention.
Good deal.
Attention.
Deal using with us over there. You card, sorry. I got the two mixed up over there.
Gardez vos rangs.
How the hell did I get the two mixed up? I have no clue. And I goddamn essence of life anyway. Anyways, gonna be doing this.
Gardez vos rangs.
And with that over there, we got the fucking forces going on over in here. Look at that.
Attention.
Look at that. It's fascinating. Very fascinating. Anything over here which faster than time. Now speed beyond space. Evolution only goes faster and faster. The waves will run to dust and the new waves become fully bypassed in the past. Evolution cannot be merely contained within our borders. We go faster even if we must conquer the world to do so. Indeed. Dear citizens, new fans, don't just think that counting and the passing of time are nightmares. Who among us forgotten that Rose the Timeless will use the institution to count on to discover how many French children she had shot? Who among us remember 1917, 1819 when the defiled of German boots marched across the Rhine, defiled poor Francia? If you answered yes to any of those questions, don't worry, don't fear either. The baton will smother your anger for this pillow. Always remember, you quit the pathetic old world, and the pathetic old world has quit us. Segregated out and really an obstacle to overcome another institution to be overthrown as we mutilate that ideal. We all know the revolutionaries are the first surrealists, like a patron providence. This has always been the case and will always remain the case. The tour of the counter, knowing that the counter of aiming to appease the bitches of possibility will always disappoint. The Libertron always knows this and knows that the common era is dead. All until it ceases to please us, we measure time like so. Our killing day has 6 stages, the most basic of which is day. It's always greater than a second and always the same, though it needs to specify how much the rest are steps. The first set is 5 day. The 4 numbers are sham, all the rest are 7s. Time bends so I will. Of course it does. It doesn't make sense right there as long as it's radical against the old. Against the anyway. Yeah, it seems like Ukraine ain't gonna make it. It's over into Mario Bros. It's over into Mario Bros. Is Blover even, rather. So we can't even see it. Oop.
Attention.
Ah, that's just fucking great.
Gardez vos rangs.
Hold on. Hold on. Yep.
Attention.
Speed beyond time. In the collective dream.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Jesus Christ, we don't have the fucking... Come on, this at short notice over here, holy shit.
Allez, on se bouge.
Where the fuck are you going?
Pas de pitié.
Yeah, since they're gonna be over in there. Yep. On all the boys.
Gardez vos rangs.
Actually, where's our Air Force, rather? Yeah, we got plenty of Air Forces over here.
Pareil.
Plenty of the forces out here. Come on.
Pareil.
Gonna hold this a wee bit longer. What's taking so long?
Attention.
We don't need an attack right now.
Allez, on se bouge.
Let's do the hold. Just need to let them bleed for as long as we can.
Gardez vos rangs.
I should be all doing this as well.
Gardez vos rangs. Attention. Parez.
See over here.
Gardez vos rangs.
These are the fence. I love this stuff.
Attention.
Yeah, we're getting railway gun bombardment. Actually, where is that railway gun? No, we shall declare later in real. We're going all in on this shit. Going all in. No matter what. Yeah. Okay then.
Attention.
I'm getting up in there. You see, wizard. Where the hell is that railway gun at? It is right there. Shit. Death. Declared. Later video. Soon. Well, over here we are going to get fucking good shit. Spread the fact that we are hurting there, hurting even more. Hurting a hell of a lot more.
Attention.
Now then, the way this war is going, yeah, we won't be able to really do any progress development. We'll do this at the very least. Move a total more and get extensive. Yeah, that might work actually. So planner. I'll be making fucking gains out here, people. Austria's dead, but might as well read this anyway. Austria nearly fell to communism, nearly. Well, already has. Remains vulnerable to the machinations of the Red Menace over the border, who dream of a red flag flying within. A new political order coming to power there, and we are yet to ensure how they along with their goals. That Austria has long been an enemy of France, so that current Austria loses a different those who we're dealing with. It does not change the fundamental dream, but still a stronger friendly relationship with them to create an anti-communist war held by a man, palatable otherwise. We trust to keep the Reds out of the government. That above all, the number one is priority. When the time comes, Germany will never interfere in Austria sooner or later. Well, it's too late for that now. But which will we got late that in real. It's beyond reality. Yeah, they are just throwing themselves ass over here. Just throwing themselves at us.
Pareil.
Quite amazing, actually.
Gardez vos rangs.
Even with all that shit over there, we're still kicking their ass.
Parez. Gardez vos rangs.
Throw this over here, what shit they got going on there. Things should be golden. Things should be grand. Not too bad, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Poland. Our friends at Poland have gotten all intimate with the sponsors Robin Bear. That is, of course, very regrettable, especially considering all our friends have still really done for them since Napoleon. But far from the end of the world, the Polish intelligence have always been reluctant to seal the election running ceremony with Casey Kinkowski as 20 lips. Tuning set itself for more and more mere compromises, were more stable economic military than they conform. Thank God for that. Otherwise, all this motivation might turn out more trouble than what it's worth. But this is an open window of Polish sensibilities planned against crowd stubbornness. Making them compliant shall be work in the park. We hold little to no interest in the reactionary backward the east of the old era that insolently called of an empire. While Polish survival depends on the total of their obliteration, a rather simple and direct deal can construct those of the count. We let the Poles get their grubby paws and everything beyond the Polish-German border, and they will leave us to our devices, but we rain havoc upon the steel streets of Frankfurt. And to swing the deal, we'll allow them to draw the border of Poland on the Oder itself. It's not like we're going to use it. Well, Russia might. That depends. White woman dog. Interested anyway. Let's see, how are you doing, Italy? Let's serve, you can extensive prescription. Put the line just barely. Just barely. Oh man, when we get this ball going over here, it's going to be a fucking beautiful. Just you wait. I'll touch with Poland. So here now, let's do making friends in the new age. So while many of their objectives conflict with ours, many among us feel that our partnership with the Birch Pact very well help us destroy them. At times, that is, we answer. To that we answer. Let the Kaiser Stooges rather raid Königsberg like the cryptic stain they are. The thick army and the tremendous pompous Swedish and Russian compatriots of Subos. We've done so dances like always yesterday in the mind of the Escadron. They will settle for nothing less than watching Berlin caught by flames in retaliation. Many sympathetic Jews rush towards us with open arms, so why not copulate them instead? Let us only march to those who share our mission and cause and leave the Prussians to clench their teeth and curse us for the time being. Indeed. For a wee bit. A wee little bit.
Parez.
We little itty bitty tiny stuff anyway. Let's forget that fucking speed. I also love about.
Attention.
The speed demon, if you will. Yeah, once we establish ourselves over here, we are going to fucking do some interesting things. Oh, they're not sub. Neat. Neato. Anyway, friends beyond the Rhine. And we were pretty quick to spot this as Hydra wanted for what we was fighting not only on the battlefield but also behind the front lines. A war for dispute the German people. The Treason Me Bureau has established contact with a group sympathetic to our cause who will be instrumental in creating collaboration with government in the German lands beyond the Rhine. However, our newfound friends have different agendas for reasons of their support, and thus the final choice to decide who will play the first battle in the new Germany belongs to us. First is Gerhard Roschbach, a leader of Flag Corps in conflict with Ludendorff's government. He has turned to us as a supporter with the anti-communist crusade. His sympathies are authoritarian and militaristic, fueled by hatred toward both capitalist decadence and communist anarchy. Rosenbach wishes to administer Germany as a totalitarian collectivist state ruled by an iron hand by paramilitary forces. While certainly less imaginative than our other contacts, he is what he likes to be making for efficiency, but the opponent of Rosenbach will create a stable state able to run without scruples and crush oppositions to occupation. Next is Hugo Hoppener, other known as artistic pseudonym Philus, a painter and mystic of national fame before the war. Philus would involve himself with all kinds of utopian revolutionary movements in this country. While issues support the 1918 revolution, he has become disillusioned with the kind of order spartacists for creating Germany and joined one of the conspirators so-called green groups that oppose the communist regime. Hoppener's sympathy lay close to the Monsieur Aguirre. His mysticism lead to him to imagine a revival of the alien race and the vital the spirit and the utopian synthesis of modernity and nature. Very, very weird. Very interesting, very weird. His rule provided a strong ideological foundation for the new Germany that could heal the wound between our nations, provide a revolutionary alternative to Spartacist sickness. The last is Hans Richter, a star of the German avant-garde and distant communists, one of the original members of the Dada group and later Dadaist party. His sympathies later turned to constructivism and later to become the leading figure of the opposition authority international in Germany. The secret deal he proposed to us, the transformation of Germany to a highly autonomous experimental zone in the administration of the international avant-garde, harkening back to the original political program of the Dadaists, so the government would preserve the advances made by the Spartacists and much of the code administration while breeding truly new revolutionary spirit of German socialism. The company ground for the most bold and brave modest projects on the world. Yeah, let's give Richter to uplift the German Revolution. Indeed, let's encourage settlers. Our colonial empire was largely reduced by the hungry opportunists, so we need more connections to Lemmarcha, even more to cut down. So we shall encourage them in Algeria and Senegal. We're also trying protection against any black aggressors. Very different than what. Well, we're Arabs, so. We're doing a lot of Arab stuff over here, so I guess that's the big difference.
Gardez vos rangs.
In the meantime, let's see how well this advancement can go. Stand and see. Let's find this. Let's find over here. Yeah, we're making breakthroughs over there at the very least. For the free city. Mission Eagle is unified. Which faction are you going to be joining in, rather? The Entente. Great. So if I fight the fucking Anglos, I gotta fight Russia. I could just have broken it. That would have been better. So now I gotta fight a war on two fronts again. Not again over there, but I got like a big old fucking front over in here. I'm gonna destroy men out over him. They've done far more than we have. So we got the Kingdom of Poland over here.
Pareil. Gardez vos rangs.
Nope. We ain't doing it that easily. Next year, with this great advancement we got going over here, I shall end the episode. Now, so next time over here, we shall see how far we can get over here, and hopefully, whenever fucking. If we go to war with Germany, I mean with UK over here, we're gonna have to fucking figure out something for them because Russia's gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. So I'll think of something. So until then, see you later. Bye.